p.m. Jerry Harrison Jr. is joining me right now at the top of the show, and the fans are not excited to see me. They're excited to see the man on the stage right now, number 14. A man that is entering his 6th season with the Dodgers, the one and only Kike Hernandez.
Good morning. Thanks for being here early. Happy to be back. Feels like a few weeks ago we were here last year, but yeah, really excited to be here. Really excited to be here with you guys, and can't wait for spring training to get going so we can start the season already.
It's like being on stage with the members like the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. One Direction, is that the thing now? Yeah.
He's got the boy band hair for sure.
It's a little past my time.
Taylor Swift, right?
How does it make you feel that the cheers and the love from these fans are as great as they were the first day that you put on that uniform?
Makes me blush a little bit. I don't know, it's something that you never get used to it. You know, if somebody calls out your name, it's still weird that, you know, they love us as much as we love being part of this organization, and it's a great feeling. You know, it's something that I'm always going to cherish, especially when my career's over and I look back at how everything went. I mean, can't be more blessed than to wear this uniform. Now I'm my 6th year, going to start my 6th season, and thank you guys for everything you've done for me.
That's incredible. Wearing the Dodger blue, you kind of touched on it a little bit. You played for Miami, the Marlins, but Miami's a great city. But come on, LA, sea of beautiful people. Tell us what's it like to put on Dodger blue and play at Dodger Stadium every single night.
Yeah, I mean, I was only in Miami for like 3 innings. 3 innings. I was in the other team a little longer, but
I wanted to mention that.
yeah, we're not talking about those guys today. But
I don't remember those guys.
yeah, I mean, you know, coming into an organization like this, you set your imagination to what it's going to be like, and once you start that journey, it's nothing like you ever thought. You know, it's everything you thought, but like better. There's no place like Dodger Stadium, honestly. You know, people talk about, you know, it's an old stadium, this and that, but you know, once you get on that field, it never feels like an old stadium. You know, you feel all the tradition, the legacy of that all the guys before me have left behind, and you know, the atmosphere at Dodger Stadium is always booming, always energetic. You know, DJ keeping that music loud, bumping.
Yeah, DJ.
It's great. Yeah, he played for Mexico in the WBC. He's Mexican. He doesn't speak Spanish, but he claims he's Mexican.
A little bit.
Just like Doogie.
Entiende mucho habla.
What's the walk-up song now?
We don't have walk-up songs in the offseason.
Are you thinking about it though? Is that something that you're
No,
planning
not
once
yet.
you get to this
Not
course?
yet. If we had walk-up songs in spring training, maybe, but we don't get to choose a walk-up song at CBR, so I got a few months to think about it.
Hey, you never know. That might be a new addition this year.
I don't know. You have more pull in this organization than me, so maybe you can get that to work.
I don't know about that, Kike, but I know you have a lot of pull in big games. It seems the bigger the game, the bigger the play from Kike Hernandez. What is it about that? Because I know you play in front of a sellout crowd during the regular season, but when you have a big game, a must-win, you want Kike Hernandez in that lineup. There's no doubt about it. What's in those veins right here, Kike?
Thank you.
You want to show? Did a bee sting you, or what's going on?
Latin blood, dude. You always dream when you're a little kid. You're always dreaming about Game 7 of the World Series. You're never thinking about Game 97 of the regular season or something like that. And you know, if you get the opportunity to step on the field in between those lines during a big game, you know, I feel like, you know, I try to think about it the other way around, and I always try to think that the pressure's on the other team, on the other guy, and you know, I'm just one more, and just try to do my part, I guess. And you know, works out sometimes, not all the time, but you know,
it's worked out pretty well. 7 straight division championships, Kike. 2 NL pennants.
5 of those. I've been here for 5 of those.
Right, but you're a big part of those 7. 5 out of 7.
I got a chance to.
Amen.
I got a chance to play golf with Aaron Bates. He's the assistant hitting coach for the Dodgers.
Aaron Bates.
I said Aaron Bates. Aaron Bates. And he was talking. You know, we talk about hitting. We talk about certain players. The first guy he brought up was Kike Hernandez. He goes, Jay Harry, you got to see this guy. I know he turned it on the second half last year, but we've been working this off season. I just saw him. a few weeks back. He said, "I tell you what, he's going to have a monster season because we know the talent's there." Do you feel that way too?
Yeah.
Say yes.
I'm not that comfortable talking about it. You know, there's been a lot of struggles in my career offensively, obviously, but you know, I appreciate those struggles. I feel like whenever somebody goes through a struggle, if you take it the right way, it always makes you a better player in the long run. And you know, I've been starving for success, and you know, I've been trying to like keep working, trying to keep getting better, finding answers of what's going to work. And you know, I've been the last 2 or 3 off seasons, I've been trying to like reinvent my swing and things like that. And this off season, you know, I just, you know, I had a good foundation. We started working on something right before the playoffs, and it was a very short playoff. You know, only 5 games we played, and it wasn't about, you know, having success, getting hits or whatever. It was about the quality of that and putting the bat to the ball. And it was the first offseason that I went in with you can say a good foundation and just worked on little things. And it's been a lot of fun to work. You know, just we got an extra month this off season. It wasn't good at the time, but once it was said and done, and I was like, yeah, we got an extra off season to get ready for next season, and you know, you need to make the best out of it. And we getting out in Arizona. We've been getting ready with Batesy and with Brownie. We've been grinding and been hitting a few times a week with Belly, Pollock, and now Cabrit that joined us in Arizona. And you know, we're all excited about next season. Those guys are looking really good as well. So we're ready to go.
You talked about a short off season, Kike. This core group, including yourself, has been together a long time, longer than most teams get. How special would it be for this version of the Dodgers to be able to win that World Series?
I mean, I've been here 5 years, and we've fallen short 5 years. All 5 years we've had the team to do it, and you know, at the end of the year, it's one way or another, it hasn't gone our way. But I think, like I said about struggles, everything makes you better. And at the end of the day, I think you know, we keep saying next year, but I think, you know, it's been pretty much the same core for 5, 6, 7 years now. So I think we can all say that we're tired of this poop, and this is the year, man. We gotta do it. There's just no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. And fans gotta remember, it's a young core. You know, Kike, Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager, Austin. So many young players that are starting to enter their prime. Usually, you know, Dave, you know this, teams have a 3 to 4 year window. I mean, we got 2 or 3 car garage. That's like how big of a window we have, because we have a young group of core guys that are starting to enter the prime. So Dodger fans, you should be excited about that.
Yeah, this team's gonna be really good for a very long time, but let's think about this year.
Yeah.
Let's do it this year.
This version, I would love to see you guys win it together. And last year you got married, you had big adventures to Thailand. I hate to remind the ladies out there, but Kike is taken. Any adventures with you and your beautiful wife this off season?
You know, we went to Costa Rica for a week. We did a little, you know, volcano exploring, whitewater rafting.
Volcano exploring, that's pretty adventurous.
Yeah, I thought I was going to go in there and swim in the lava and all that, but we weren't allowed to get that close. But still, it was pretty cool to be that close to a volcano. And you know, getting to experience a new culture is always something that intrigues me and seems like a lot of fun. And went home for 3 weeks. I mean, 3 different times for a week. Luckily, there was no earthquakes at the time I was there, but you know, Puerto Rico's a little fragile right now. We're getting 2 or 3 earthquakes every day for the past month or so, and people are scared, but luckily they're still somewhat safe. At least my family is, and did a hot air balloon. It was pretty cool. I was pretty chill the whole time, but then we got to 6,000 feet pretty quickly, and my feet got really heavy. My hands got pretty shaky. It was kind of hard to take a selfie, but yeah, that's about it.
I don't know if I want to be that high up in a balloon with Kike Hernandez. He's a wild card sometimes. Did you do something Kike Hernandez type of wackiness up in that hot air balloon?
No. So my wife is really scared of heights, and we did this together. We did it on her birthday, so I was like, hey, it's your birthday. Let's go do your biggest fear. And And,
Great birthday.
Yeah, she couldn't move from the time from the moment we took off. Like we were up in the air for like an hour and a half, and she couldn't move the whole time. She was just holding on to the rail. So I didn't have a lot of room to do any PK stuff. So
That's
all
the
I
secret
did.
of a happy marriage.
All I did was, take a few pictures and then pretend like I wasn't scared to make her feel safe. But thank God for the pilot.
All right, is this high enough for you to take a selfie with the fans? That's cool, Vogue. All right, let's do this selfie. Sue, who's going to take care of this? Kike, you want your phone too as well?